Time for the final map of the day. It is going to be between Rogue and Liquid, and the first one was a rather quick affair. 16-2 on Dust 2, so I guess as many rounds as Rogue got, that would have been a better joke to make earlier. But look, they didn't have a very good time. They did try a few interesting things, had a few ideas, but they just got out-aimed and stomped, unfortunately for them. Now we look forward to Keish.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's not really doable with how Rogue's form is going into this match for them to come away with this win, whether it's on any map at the moment. Liquid's just completely outclassing them.
You know, it would be like, right, if we went into, say, ESEA, and we got a bunch of rank A or rank S players and put them against, like, the low rank players. Doesn't happen, though. If you go play ESEA, you'll be matched up against people who are your own rank only. You can play in 128-tick servers. You'll have some nice, fair games. It'll all be some good fun. It's over on ESEA. You can go play on their servers. Have a good time. Mitchell, are you having fun? I feel like the more I address this plug into your eyes, the more you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. Look, because that was a little bit odd, let's have a look at the Betway odds for this game, shall we? And see how they think it's going to go. 1-4. We're on a roll today. We're doing good. 1.1624. So I'm expecting a pretty similar result as to last map. Dust 2 is a pretty decent one for Liquid, but I mean, they all seem to be hitting their stride, hitting their shots at the moment. So yeah, you waiting for you to make some other stupid pun, or like you just look like you don't trust me at the moment. I don't like it.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even give them that kind of odds, even especially after the last map's performance. But anyway, I guess we'll see how they go on Cage. It should be pretty much a Liquid demolition.
Should be, which will be decent for Liquid. They're currently sitting, as things are, well, at the start of the day, they were sitting 5th in the standings. We haven't done the updates yet to do all the points and the such, but I don't think any of the top 4 will have moved after the games from yesterday and today, as far as I know. So they were sitting 5th at 10-4. They've now made it to 11-4. They're looking to make it 12 here of the 16 games that they've played, which is a really good record for them.
Yep. I mean, Liquid, it would be a tragedy if they didn't go to Odense, and the way that they're sort of moving their way up the standings, they're pretty much set to keep themselves in the top 5. In fact, most of those 5 top teams above Cloud9 in the league are pretty much guaranteed, but you know, it would take them losing almost every game not to go at this point, but we'll see.
For Liquid, I feel like that's not going to start here.
I don't feel like Liquid losing a game at all is a bit, you know, weird. They obviously got 0-2 to MIBR, but extenuating circumstances.
I meant that they're not going to start losing, like they're not going to start a season losing run from this game, is what I meant.
We'll see.
We shall.
Literally, we're about to watch it.
I was about to continue, but then you said something stupid, so now I won't. One set of utility on Rogue, 2 on Team Liquid. Clearly got a bit of an execute in mind, and it's going to be towards the A-bomb site. Looks like it's planning on being quite fast as well.
Yeah, I think Taco's lining up the smoke for back red, I would say. Yep.
Yep. Looks like it. Ricky's just copped a heck of a dink from the players dropping out through mid-up highway. No mid-presence was there from Rogue, so they did allow them to get up, but Naf can't get out of the molly. That's the bomb down. 4v4, 2 players stacked up at quad, and Vice running in as well, finding some space through the smoke. Pretty decent start so far for Rogue, but the pistol's now running in off the tees, and Vice stepping up with the kills. They're sick getting the last one that's necessary. Rogue start off with a nice clean pistol, only 1 player going down.
That was a really cool strat from Liquid, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter how cool your strat is if you run into a stack and one of those USPers is at least able to move his mouse on a few heads. And when you've got multiple USPers, the chances that one of them moves his mouse on a few heads, it just keeps increasing.
God, you're good at this. Smooth as butter that analysis was, Pilly. Fabulous. Just like that shot.
That was kind of squelchy. I didn't like it. I don't like this from Naf. Vice is having far too much trouble getting that kill. It's like watching me play.
Alright, let's not be too harsh. Come on now. Nothing's like watching you play when we're watching Pro League. Come now. So this is actually going to be a bomb down here for Liquid. This is a job done for them. All 3 players who are alive have P250s.
No armor. They just run onto the bomb site.
Yeah, and Rogue get spooked in the spirit of the spooky season. The thing that concerns me is that Liquid might get more done. There's a molly from Crystal to force out 1. All right, that should be enough damage, yeah. That should be enough damage so they can win this round now. Good. Excellent. I was mildly concerned, but Rogue will close it out without losing any more. Liquid, though, still getting away with the bomb plant there. That'll help their buy coming into this next round. Going to have money for days.
Eco, the great famous juggler. Oh, he didn't juggle it all the way up. How rude.
He did enough for his teammate to get there. It's fine.
That's like the equivalent of going to a circus and the guy does like one cycle of juggling and then just stops and he's like, that's all you get.
Just drops
That's
all the
it.
balls and walks away.
He throws one ball up in the air, catches it again, and it just drops them all
Bonus
on the
points if
ground.
he's like a sword juggler or something. Just does like one spin, lets them all just stick in the ground and leaves. Nah. Nitro going to flush himself out mid very, very quickly indeed. There's a player at Sandbags and one sitting inside Z. Spotted out the one Sandbags. Now the Molly going to come in. This is going to be a real rough... Nope, I lied. Molly going to miss, unfortunately for Nitro, but...
The other one didn't, and Craig's ready for it.
Craig is ready. Doesn't matter what player is holding the gun, they're just Craig. Ooh, good spray from Vice there to win the fight against an AK-47 to keep it competitive in a 4 versus 4, but it's a 4v2 here. Twist actually has a bead on these players. The timing on that, I'm not sure he actually saw it. Fortunately for Liquid, they're not going towards B, but this is interesting from Rogue. 2 players deep B main, they put the other 2 mid.
It's kind of cool. They're doubling up. Trying to ensure that Liquid don't get too many freebies. But the biggest freebie of all is getting a freebie of a bomb site.
A free A in this case. Nitro, a lot of pressure on, won't be able to stay alive, but the bomb will go down very shortly once they make sure this bomb site is clear. Don't actually know that it is yet, but now they've figured it out. That smoke down will give them some cover. One flank coming in, that's Hiko going all the way around. Everyone
By the
else...
way, Tim.
Yep.
Why is this a parking lot?
Yes.
And if so, why are the spaces the size of a terrorist? Anyway, Taco gets a pick over the back side of that red smoke. They're
Motorbikes.
tiny.
Also, why is there a crate in the middle of it?
Fine.
Who's parking there? Where do they drive to? Who knows? Hiko trying to work his way through the smoke. Might actually just contemplate walking through it. Walks out in the twist. Who's not ready for it? Elige instantly on the trade though, and there's very little time left on this bomb plant. Both T's will go down to this, but I'm not sure they're going to have time. Vice is going to get on it with the kit.
Oh, he's missed it.
Nah, he's missed it.
They're tiny. Am I wrong?
They're the size of that box, and that box is like maybe 2 people across
How you
when they
gonna fit
crash
a
next to it.
Oh.
Then why is the forklift over there and not in its parking space?
Thanks, MC.
Thanks for that, MC.
That's what you pay the big bucks for.
But why is the forklift not parked in the parking spot?
Busy.
Throw the whole game out and start again.
Busy
For
doing
the second time this broadcast, put the whole game in the bin. It's clearly broken.
Now let's see you explain why the cars are the size of little terrace manlets.
Manlets. Oh dear. So Liquid answer back with the first gun round, despite losing all their players. They'll be able to get another buy happening. Naf with 0 utility, but he does have a big gun. Nitro's gone for a UMP to be able to forward some basic grenades. Naf going to get mollied out. Oh, Vice even going to get mollied out.
I don't think it's a big gun. If you don't have Craig, you got nothing. And here we go.
The Craig boost. It's like the run boost, but with more Craig.
That's some of the worst commentary I've ever heard.
Oh,
Ricky
mate,
gets
just
a
you
peek
wait.
over towards B. And Vice actually pushing low mid when the bomb's down in useless. Oh, it's not
No,
even
it's
in
not.
useless, it's in T spawn.
So CTs at least don't have it yet. That's the sole shining beacon of hope for Liquid in this round. That's
If
a
Jordan was
disgusting
here,
amount of damage for Vice.
if Jordan was here, he'd say that the T's need to get a wriggle on.
No, he said they're going to have to start to look to get a wriggle on, or to want to get a wriggle on. That's the Jordan special. Just combine them all. Build your own.
Build your own phrase by talking.
That's how speech works. Elige will get the spray working for the SG, or the Craig, sorry. You looked at me strangely like I called it the wrong thing, and I guess I did. Nitro able to retrieve a Galil, but 4v2 with 15 seconds left and bomb down in the middle of, well, not quite nowhere, but in the middle of somewhere not very useful. Team Liquid going to go and save.
It's pretty good from Rogue. Even that last round where they came in for the clutch just gave themselves a few too little amounts of seconds to win that one. And now they've won this gun round, including the pistol. So it's a very good start for Rogue. The money on Liquid is not good. They're going to go into a buy round. So basically, Liquid just need to avoid this pretty big speed bump. I mean, Rogue need to avoid this pretty big speed bump. Slow down to under 20 kilometers an hour and just go over it nice and gently. Yeah.
Is Cage located somewhere that would use kilometers? Let's talk about it later.
Nah.
Big push coming into B main. There's 2 guns are still here, of course, but Ricky's busy cleaning up all of the pistoling players, and they can't quite trade him. That's going to cue pretty much an entirely full rotation here for Rogue. Liquid are going to have a real rough time getting onto this bomb site unless Elish has something particularly sharp queued up for us with Craig. Destroyed by Crystal, who steps up with the headshots. Now Nitro with that boy in hand. Crystal's just playing the game. Look at him spamming all day.
Imagine that. He's actually opened Counter-Strike. He's
Oh,
playing the
shut
game.
up. That's not what I meant.
The madman.
Nitro left in a 1 versus 5, getting flanked. Really not a lot that he can do, and 6 can clean
5
it up.
alive for Rogue.
And
There.
they've got Craig.
No, they've
No,
got
they don't. They accidentally grabbed.
Craig's
6
little
just
brother.
accidentally threw away his AK and grabbed a Galil. Oh no, someone got the SG. I don't know.
Someone got Craig too.
I feel like they didn't mean to get the Galil, but they've got it now, so hey.
Can't go back now.
Can't
Literally.
go back.
It's impossible.
No time travel. There's no Marty McFly in the server. We only have a Craig, and I don't think his last name is McFly. Pretty sure it's 556, which is a terrible last name when you think about it. Glock round out. Team Liquid. Do we really talk about relevant things in this broadcast?
This is actually a pretty good start for Rogue though. Look at their money. 4 to 6k.
Run boost. Double run boost.
Yeah,
It's the
look-
alternate attacks thing. Yay!
Yeah. You can't get more of an alternate attack than this. It's pretty alternate.
Whee!
Wow,
Aw.
so good.
No one was
Look
there.
at them all die.
Twitch was like, wait, better queue up my burst fire.
Hold on. Tim.
Yep.
I think one of these is in order though.
You gotta do him like this. If there'd been a guy trying to play close B main, he would have gotten wrecked.
Maybe.
Or gotten 5 kills. But, you know.
So not the best of buys for Liquid. Rogue's money is balling. They're out of control.
Yeah.
They've
they're
even got
living the
Craig.
dream. So to Liquid, though.
They were never meant to make friends with Craig, but they did.
They've kind of Stockholm syndromed him. They've taken him into their camp and made him enjoy it, but still.
It's like, wow, this is actually way better. Can I stay a prisoner of war forever? Can I just stay here?
Oh, man.
That's
Maybe not.
actually happened though in history.
That's why it's called Stockholm Syndrome.
Really?
That's where it comes from. Because it actually happened.
I thought it was just Swedish people spending too much time inside.
They spent too much time in Sweden and they go, actually, so look, I want to go to... Honestly, Sweden is like #1 on my list of places that I want to go. So I probably shouldn't talk smack. They won't let me in. Liquid with the gun round, as you said, going out towards mid here. Bomb down, going slow. Craig getting boosted up or Nitro? Yeah, Craig goes up.
Vice is ready with ump.
Stop trying to give guns names. Craig is the good one.
That is its name.
I know, but we can't do this for any gun that isn't like the Krieg, because that's
Okay.
what's actually funny.
Vice
I
is
think
going to
it's
need to
funny.
do big work from under the boost here. I mean, Liquid's time is sort of running down, and the more kills that he gets, the more time he can kind of wait. Oh my god, these mollies are so good at slowing down Liquid, but Craig...
I got another one.
He's doubled up.
He has indeed, but oh, that's the bomb and an AK in Vice's hands. 30 seconds left. This is about to be one of the most annoying things, unless Twists does that. It's a very good start for him indeed, but sick on the trade with the Craig of his own. 3 versus 2. 20 seconds left. Liquid are going to have to go for this pretty fast.
I think we're about to see a Craig fight.
No, they've got the bomb. But
Damn it.
they don't have, do they have, okay, they do have time to get to
They've
A.
got time, yeah.
They'll just about get this bomb down.
Look, they just dropped the smoke right in time. Clean. Tucker's
6,
going to get nice and
5, 4, no.
close. Wow.
Not quite enough time. I didn't think there was, but I believed.
That's
Only
the main
one
thing,
gun
isn't it?
saved. Yeah, the belief's what matters. Fortunately for Liquid, they keep a couple guns alive because none of those players have any money.
Tell you who didn't believe in Rogue, Tim.
Who?
Me.
You didn't?
And I was so wrong.
Do you now?
We'll see. Wait for halftime score.
6-1 not enough for you?
Yeah, it's not, because remember that Renegades team that went 8-0 against MIBR?
Hey. Don't do them like that. By which I mean, don't do me like that.
How often does NAF go 0 for 7?
Not enough that he works for MI6 yet.
I should go buy a lottery ticket.
Why? How is that related to your luck in any way?
Alright, Tim.
That's what I thought.
Some kind of probability wizard now, are you?
I just see how NAF not getting any kills related to your luck improving, alright? Some sort of logic guy. Who do you think you are? Execute coming out to the A-bomb side for Team Liquid. Molotov in front of Squeaky Door will slow it down for now, but the grenades will fade. Minute and 5 seconds left for Team Liquid, and they're going to go very fast indeed. Sick catches Nitro and Taco. That's going to waste a lot of time here, and Crystal up on Shroud. They still don't know about this. Sick's doing so much work here. There we go. Now Crystal can get involved, and only Nap remaining. The Molotov going to ruin his day, and Sick to close with a 4K.
Imagine that. You're up on Shroud, and you're like, oh my god, the push is coming in. I'm going to get so many kills. But your teammates are just so good. Your teammates are just far too good to let anybody in the bomb site.
Well, Sick got 4.
First world problems, man.
Guess you could say that was a pretty good round.
That was pretty sick.
No, I wasn't going there intentionally for a bit of a bait and switch, you see?
Yeah, I see.
It's going to be funny, and then
with my
like
ears.
most things. Can you maybe not do that? Holy sensitivity, Ricky. Holy sensitivity, Batman. He's going to get the kill.
Just the deaglers trying to deagle. So far, it's not really working.
Can you stop laughing at things that you're not explaining? You're just like, giggling away over there. Having too much fun.
Having a giggle, mate.
Having a giggle, mate. Sorry, I said the H. It's having a giggle. My bad.
That's okay.
Glad you forgive me. Ricky, trying to farm up some frags. Actually needs to be careful there with the deagle this close, but Elige just going to walk around and kill Sick, as you do. And, oh, I was really hoping Sick had the Craig. But Elige does have a gun now and an amazing smoke grenade. Tucker has found
the
five.
Elige reunion. Nah, this might actually be a Liquid round though. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh dear.
They've left the bomb back of Squeaky, so that's going to give these CTs some time to rotate in. There's
What
two
is
mollies though. They can infinitely stop this plant for the 8 seconds that each molly lasts.
Well, not infinitely. There's still 30 seconds left, so the math does not check out. But they haven't thrown the first one yet.
I said for how long the molly lasts.
You also said infinitely. These two things do not go together, but that plan has not yet been started.
No, they haven't even done the plan.
They use them to deny Squeaky. There's the one for the plant, but Nitro's got plenty of time to get out. Goodness gracious me. These deagles are so good.
They are very ouch.
Now Hiko, not going to find anything. Taco on point with 3 deagles. 3 deagle kills, 3 headshots, potentially even 3 bullets, I'm not sure, but very well played for him.
It was
indeed.
2 from Elite, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he came up highway and then he killed one at truck.
Yep.
That was huge.
Yep.
See, this is why I have to say, wait for halftime score.
Do you reckon it can still be 8-7 in favor of Liquid?
Yes.
I reckon so as well. You know, I actually didn't even realize that that Rogue had won so many rounds. I was just sort of thinking, oh, Liquid will come back into this, and then Rogue made it to 7. But
look how good that molly is.
But
Thanks,
yeah,
it
even gets rid of like the ability of the guy boosting to be there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it burns people going into A main too.
Thanks, Mr. B, as we call him. No, we don't. Liquid though, wanting to do a split out
some
mid
kind of
up
English
to A.
teacher.
Mr. B.
B.
Everyone's favorite tutor. Teaches us all Counter-Strike. Pretty sure there's English classes at some schools are called CS classes, so I don't know what CS stands for. But I'm sure I've seen it used in that way. Ooh.
Probably can't speak. I don't know.
That's a surprise Ricky right there, all the way down in Sunroom. Rogue taking some very good B main control. Hiko's only able to get 1, but still the threat of Ricky looms ever present. Goes for the wallbang, not going to hit it, but now is worried about being pinched on both sides.
They're just waiting for Taco to try and get the bomb back, and then...
There it goes again. There's the other orb chiming in. Now all left up to Nitro. He's going to try and make a play back to get this bomb. He has found Vice. Got to get rid of Ricky though. Gets the jump peek happening, but there's another player here as well, and Ricky's going to swing out with the pistol.
That's a classic Ricky play.
What, swing out wide with the
no
P250?
other No other AWP or wide swings with the P250 there. It just doesn't exist.
I reckon JDM might have.
No chance, mate. JDM never pulls out a weapon that's not the AWP.
The P250 was his second best weapon.
Okay.
Like ahead of, statistically, he went, AWP, billions of kills. P250, millions of kills. AK, hundreds.
AK 3.
Well, I mean, when we're talking on the scale of billions, hundreds is essentially 3.
Oh, okay.
So the force fight coming in for Liquid.
Another great round out of Rogue, by the way.
Yeah, they're playing very well indeed. 8-2 now. As much as the last map was a stomp, certainly giving Liquid what was given to them.
Giving them the business. But it's good to see a team just not keel over and die after a very rough first map. It's nice to see them go, well, this is the Pro League, you know. We should at least try to make it competitive and do our best. Takes a lot of energy. Especially because I imagine it's a little bit towards the later side in America at this point.
Yeah, I think it's like after 11 PM there now, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure the first game starts at 6. That was 9 AM now time. It's now nearly 3.
That'll be midnight.
So, yeah.
In some parts of the US.
Depending on where you are. Exactly that. Liquid going to retake some A main control here. The Crystal's already here, tucked into the lockers. So 2 is Vice, playing the bait and switch now. They're going to run straight on in. Vice manages to get another one, but can't convert the spray. 4v2 now, Liquid going into the bomb site. Here's Sick, getting involved with that first frag already. 23 seconds left. Liquid playing with a lot, very slowly here, not leaving themselves a lot of time. We'll get out into this bomb site. One's already past Sick, but he's going to hit the flick anyway. Now the other player walking in. It's going to be very close, but Nitro, close range with the AWP, takes out Hiko and Sick in a world of hurt. 10 seconds, there is no plant possible. Sick just has to hide. Nitro's going to go for it in 5 seconds. Goes for the pistol. He's going to win it as well. Sick with a 4K and 1 health. Claiming the round for Rogue. 9-2 for them over Liquid.
Absolutely massive play from Sick. He's 14-4. Both of the two youngsters really stepping up and playing quite well. Ricky having a good game for himself as well. And this is what you want to see from Rogue. You want to see those 3 players who we know are very capable stepping up and taking over and really showing that they can frag there up with the likes of Liquid. And then from that point, you know, Crystal and Hiko just need to do their job. They need to support. They need to do their roles. And that's the ideal system for Rogue, you know?
So Liquid, backs against the wall now, down 9-2. Certainly not a position we expected them to be in, but...
And this is usually a fairly T-sided map.
Not this time. Sick's going to chime in for another one, his 5th in 2 rounds. Vice is here for the crossfire. These guys have been sold on A. Rock solid is Sick. Almost claims his 3rd kill of the round and his 7th in 2 rounds, but going to stick for 6 in 2 rounds instead. Liege, 1v5, not able to find anything here. He's trying to desperately grab 1 kill, make this one a little bit expensive, but Sick to finish it off. We'll get his 3rd kill of the round, despite the fact that Ricky swings in with a pistol out again.
5 alive, and they're in a massive lead, but that doesn't necessarily mean their money's doing as good as you might think, and you can tell that. I mean, Ricky's getting a little bit on the low side. Obviously, Crystal's Sick. Both have still very great money, but the more guns they can keep over in these rounds that they're winning, the better off they'll be in terms of just making sure that they can buy every single round in the rest of this half, because there's only a couple left. They should be okay to do so, but you never want to just miss a Molotov towards the end of the game, because who knows, maybe the last round might be a B rush from Liquid, and that molly might have won you the round.
That's not quite the last round yet, so we'll see. Vice going to get flashed into A main in both senses of the word. Won't be able to find anything from it, though. In the meantime, Taco's open, squeaky door, jumped across it, playing the game of Jump Spot.
My favorite.
Going to line up the smoke for quad. That means he can push out through it as well. But instead, just going to spam through it. Pretty standard stuff. Normally, when you throw that smoke, the quad player doesn't want to be isolated there, so they'll swing around to try and get a better line. He spams that down to try and find early damage. Aliege. Craig and Toe has worked his way out onto red. Nitro's found an entry. All of this is distracting from where Aliege is. Vice is still looking for it, but can't look for it all the time. They still don't know exactly where he is. With these smokes fading, there's going to be more and more options for Liquid to get onto this bomb site. There's still 3 players here, though, to hold this one off. And out they go through the smokes. Aliege with the first entry, Naf with the second. 2 versus 4 now. Crystal missing an opportunity to trade with that AWP. Notices 1 player fork.
That was
the bomb, but Rogue will save.
That was the kind of strat that you could only see a team like Liquid or Astralis pull off. The amount of patience it takes to just sit behind that highway and quad smoke for a good
to get onto site and then stop.
And then when Taco was close red, right? Do you know what he does? He only has a flashbang left. He runs back into A main to flash his teammates through the smoke properly at the last second, and then they go hit the site. The flash is ineffective because both players are anti, but the entry paths are good enough to get them to win that round. every other team in the history of Counter-Strike that's not Liquid or Astralis or any of those tactical teams,
They would have got
they
an
just
answer.
get impatient
Yeah,
and they
'cause,
push.
like, you get half the bomb site, and
Or
then
they go,
you just have
this
to
strat's
chill.
dumb, I'm going to get spammed through the smoke. What is my RGL talking about? Nope, not Liquid.
Yeah, great deal of self-control to just chill, get behind smokes, and like, all right, now we wait for them.
Yeah.
We see
And
if
a
they
good
push
use
us.
of Craig as well. There was a tiny little gap in that smoke. He can scope in. And with Craig, you can actually see a little bit better.
Someone's going to join the stream late and think that we actually don't know what the gun's called. Either that or they're just going to miss it entirely. Nice quick click
I hope they do.
from Nitro. Yeah, they're just not going to know
Can't
what we're
wait to
talking
get
about.
tweeted out.
What's
Someone
Craig?
saying that I'm an idiot
Is that
for
an
someone
orc
saying
skin?
Craig.
Is it a scout? What is it?
Skid. You're damn right it is.
It's
The
a
best skin of
lifestyle.
all. It's a religion.
5v4, no.
Church of Craig.
The Church of Craig.
Oh my god,
Dear.
Ricky. Stop AWPing people through smokes. Even if it's not completely through the smoke.
Still counts.
Look at the off angle he's on as well. I love this one. Playing under heaven next to the top. People walk into B main. They don't even pre-aim this spot. They
No,
get
'cause
absolutely wrecked.
Why would you ever? Six found
That's why it's so
2
good.
AWP kills for himself, pushing deep through A main as well, picking up these players towards T spawn.
Yeah, he's sick at AWP. He's 20-5 against Liquid.
He must be.
Sorry, Ricky. We know you that's what you came here for, but unfortunately, like,
6 just good, man.
when was the last time you did the 20-5 against Liquid?
It's just a
Dance.
sharp young gamer.
Apt description of sick.
Hiko in a good spot to lock this one down. Then again, 3 players on Rogue on this side of the map. Gonna be pretty easy indeed. Hiko gonna get mowed and naded, gets a smoke into it. So it won't take that much damage really, all things considered. They know that he's there now, but he is locked behind his own smoke unless he wants to push out. Ricky, ambitious flick. Back for more. Little dip in there. 22 seconds left though. The CT's in a really good position to hold this one off. Nitro. Is he going to walk in for a no-scope? I love it. Walks in for a quick scope instead, but now looking down heaven, finds Sick as well. Just 12 seconds remaining. Flash in to deny Hiko so they can get this bomb down safely. Liquid are making this work. They know exactly where Hiko's playing from still, and they've already heard the AWP of Ricky. They know where both players are coming from, roughly. Gonna dodge the flashbang. Hiko crosses over to B main, but they know about it. Now Twist looking for it. Ooh, nearly hits that shot. Nitro's found Ricky as well. Somehow Rogue are letting this slip. It's Nitro. 4 kills. He's on for the ace here, and he's going to get it as well. And AWP ace in a 2 versus 5. Or 4, actually. He got the first kill as well.
Remember when I said you need to keep every single gun? 'Cause
Remember?
no matter how many rounds you get in a row, you still can get your money a little bit cooked.
I remember. They're going to get a buy together. It's going to be scrappy. No util, no kits. Well,
Unfortunately.
limited util, no kits.
Come on, Ricky. You got 800. Ricky.
Think of a kit. Think of the kit driven. It's like the
Doesn't matter.
children, but kit. Or just get one tap by Twist. You know, these are also
That's fine.
solutions.
Maybe just keep the 1600 for next half.
It's true. It is last round as well. Like, I was about to say maybe he didn't buy because he knew he wanted to do something aggressive anyway, but it's last round. Like, the money's just burning a hole in your bank account, and it's soon going to burn its way out the bottom.
Just wants to buy an ump in the pistol round.
I mean, you can do Mac 10 if you're fast enough. Get the kill quickly enough on T side, you can run back and buy one.
But you got to bash the button really quick as you go into spawn.
Yeah, you
It
just gotta have,
works.
you just gotta
Trust
have,
me.
you gotta have a bind for it. You just spam it as you run back in, and then you throw it to someone. Throw it to someone who has armor, and then you go farm the CTs. Speaking of farming, didn't know Craig was a farmer. He goes better though. 2 quick headshots, and there it is. Excellent. Now with the big SG in hand, going to go back towards A site and lock down this cross. Great round coming in from Hiko. Trying to answer back with an ace of his own after Nitro got one in the last round, but he will be denied. 2v2. Molly going to go into quad. That forces Taco out, and that's the cleanup. Quick as you like. Excellent utility usage from Rogue, and they're going to get 11 rounds on their CT side.
Beautiful. Did not expect this from Rogue. I really thought that after that 62 dropping on Dust 2, they were not going to be able to do anything on Cache. Especially because I thought that Dust 2 might have picked Rogue's pick, and Liquid might have been Cache. Yeah, Cache might have been Liquid's. But I don't know.
Tell you, I also do not know. But we'll find out, see how Liquid go on the second half. In the meantime, though, Rogue only 5 rounds away from grabbing themselves a 1-1 with Liquid, which would be pretty good. And the odds have now shifted in favor of Rogue. Would you look at that?
Have to see the pistol in a few rounds first. You can't ever count Liquid out. That's the lame thing. They're too good of a team to just say Rogue's going to win now.
They could be down 14-1. I still wouldn't. I'd still believe.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They came back from a 14-1er.
There's not been really many comebacks from 14-1 in the pro scene that I can think of. I know we definitely had a few on Old Nuke, because you'd have teams who do like a double 14-1 CT side or something.
The Nip Magic.
It's true.
Look at that shiny barrel.
Fnatic used to come back from just about everything, but I think they were like 12-3 sort of material, not
the only thing they couldn't come back from was themselves.
It was, yeah, changing lineups.
Yeah.
Let's see how both teams are going to play it. One set of util.
2 kits.
2 kits, exactly that. One set of util on Rogue. Crystal's gone for 2 grenades and sacrificed the rest of his money on a P250 that he's put in Ricky's hands, so he's given him a bit of an upgrade. Liquid, as you said. Yeah. Liquid, as you said, 2 kits. Smoke for Twist, 2 flashes for Nitro.
Because he's the new guy. He's trying to suck up a bit.
Nitro?
No. Crystal.
I was talking about Liquid, but, you know. Sure.
1 and 14.
Being a sneaky boy.
How is NAF 1 and 14?
It's been a rough day.
That's literally something I've never seen before.
It's been a rough day. Yeah, look, not that many kills for anyone on Liquid, but 1 and 14 is indeed pretty ouchy scoreline.
Since, you know, the English language is pretty limited, the best way to describe that is through images. So that one's definitely a thinking emoji.
Are emojis images? Or are they their own thing?
I know what is a thing.
Are they a philosophical concept?
Smoke into CT, going to come out, and it's going to be a lot of angry terrorists running into the B-bomb site.
See how angry they actually are. Taco on point looking for the first, but not able to get it. Still waiting for Naf, though. He hasn't yet swung out. When will he find his time to move? There he goes. Out he comes, looking for these kills, but he's missed his opportunity, and Naf, he gets 1, but 1 is not enough. 3 versus 2. Still, though, all CTs here, and that's a great shot from Nitro. Now Sick left all on his own, and Nitro going to close it out. Sharp shooting with the P250, or the P2000 even, on CT pistol of both maps.
Yep.
And that gives Liquid a chance to get back into things. And a pause straight away.
Of the technical variety.
Yeah, look, attack pause after losing pistol will be a bit of a weird one. And it's over, don't worry. Apparently. No, never mind. I heard the start of the round. What do you reckon? They've won pistol? Is it happening?
Yeah, Liquid come back. Let's go.
16 to...
13, 14.
Okay, so you're not going to say 11.
Overtime.
Like it's not a,
this one's going into OT.
It's not a clean
This one's going into OT.
Do you want to say it one more time?
This one
yep.
is going
where?
Into
shock horror.
Overtime.
Fabulous. We'll see. We'll see. I think that might be a bit of a big call based on where we are currently. But hey, only one way to find out, and that is by ending this technical pause, which we haven't done yet, but we're progressing towards that. We're getting.
We are on the phone.
We're powering through. Yep.
We are in control of ending it.
I've called Team Liquid and I said, hey guys.
Whoa! Look at that Astralis logo on the wall.
Someone's got a spray. I didn't see it.
That wasn't a spray. It's just part of the map.
So it actually wasn't Astralis' logo on you.
No.
You did me dirty.
That's where they stole it from, dude.
Looking at my notebook.
They copy pasted it from Valve. Unbelievable. And then they cut off one of the edges of the star.
Are you done?
I suppose so. You can finish this off if you want.
I'll go home. Why not? Let's get out of here. Yeah, look, not sure exactly what this pause is for, but hopefully it will be rectified before too long.
What a weird word. Rectified. Why does every light on this map look so scuffed?
because it's
They're all
like
rusting and like leaking or something.
because they all got nucleared because there's.
Oh, this is all one big nuclear, is it?
Yep. This map's actually being redone. Have you seen any of that?
No.
So FM Pone's remaking the entire map in terms of textures. Like, he thinks it's going to take him a year. I think the ETA is 2019 or something. But he's released a few sneaky screenshots of the new CT and stuff, and it's all very green. Lots of like overgrown.
Is that enough terrorists?
It should be, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you
Oh, he was hiding behind the box.
He was hiding behind the
running out
box
of
the
spawn. I'm like,
whole time.
oh, and then he just peeks out the side.
No, the HUD just didn't update in time, which is fine, does that. That's tech pause, by the way, was Nash needing to reconnect, so we're all good now. Back underway. And quickly into A main go the CTs. So too into B main. Taco, quite a bit of map control over there. And Rogue on Glocks and P250s, 0 util.
Should only be a single save for them.
Thank you, new money.
For blessing us with your AKs.
How to bait.
Wow, his kill.
Crystal.
Look at his kills, assist, and deaths.
That's how he knows to shoot that bit of wall. It's part of a ritual.
It's Satan.
That many, that many clicks of his Glock was a specific ritual to summon skill and a win for Rogue.
It's Morse code for, I don't know, baby sacrifice or something.
The maybe's part of it. Satan's there just like, hold on, we've got a Morse code message coming in. It says, maybe sacrifice or something. Jenny, get the fax machine.
Maybe.
Gotta send Morse code. I don't know why you send that with a fax machine, but they make beeping noises. That can be Morse code.
Nice. Beeping.
In
you know what else goes beep?
The bomb. In the meantime, Rogue is taking mid.
And a bomb plant would be great for Rogue because they need the money for utility.
I was really trying to move past this, but you've made me dwell on it. The SMGs. Oh, bomb drops in
Nap's the fragger now. He's back.
Team Ace, are you determined to throw me off in every way possible?
1 SMG kill. He's back. Yeah, Liquid are actually going to win this map, aren't they?
Wouldn't surprise me at all if they find a way. Nothing against Rogue, but Liquid are just such a terrifying team.
Plus, Rogue's got to do T side, and that's the hard one.
Yeah, look. Not to be too quick. I do have faith in Rogue here. They're up by 5 rounds. They've got a gun round here. They've got a decent buffer to get back into things. Molly goes out for sandbags, but...
That was a nice one.
You not seen that one before?
Not the jump throw. I think it was a jump throw forward.
I actually have seen that one before.
Wow.
For once in my life, I've seen
Big
some
deal,
utility
Tim.
before. I know,
You've
right?
seen something.
Wow. It's almost like I have to look at things as part of my job.
They're going to go out A here. I don't know how well this is going to work, to be honest. Do they even have a smoke?
Yeah, they've got one.
Where's Vice, though?
2 mollies.
Count the people in A main. Oh, he's coming back now.
Vice is coming back. Pop flash to gain themselves some entry. Vice.
They have a lot of mollies, though.
Where's he going with it? Okay. Should just be a smoke off for truck to allow them at least the first bit of space to get out.
Uh-oh. Elige.
Hello, Elige.
He's gone walkabout.
He's going on an adventure. He's not going to get there, nope, at all. I was going to say not going to get there quick enough, I think, to stop the hit, but then he walked in and died. But here's Naf being a warrior with the UMP. 1 for 1 is good enough, as it is for Twist. 2 versus 2, and Nitro now stepping up with 1, 2, and almost the third. Leaves it up to Taco, who's flanking from behind. Who needs to start walking here? Surprise. That's unlucky for Ricky.
Jesus, Ricky. Relax, mate.
He's like, ah!
Huh?
Spook. Spook.com. Halloween's scariest website. Probably actually a website. Probably.
What's that other one? Notwell.net or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably don't visit spook.com. It's probably bad. Not going to endorse that just because I don't know what's on it.
For all we know, that's probably slang for something really weird on the internet.
Yeah, like spooky ghosts. Ooh, sick. Nearly finds a 1 dig, but not quite going to land anything substantial. Pretty much full deagles out here for Rogue, with the exception of Ricky, who wants to get that whopper, as you call it, in his hands.
Yeah, you need both hands to handle the whopper. Haven't you seen the ads?
It's just a free plug at this point. I'm supposed to be plugging them.
See, we only plug the companies that I can't think of anything for.
The pistols. Probably not going to go too well here for Rogue on the way in. Liquid already getting ready to lock this one down. Ricky has been given a deagle now after his crystal takes a lot of damage. So maybe there can be some deagle goodness in this round.
My favorite kind of goodness.
Right. Glad about that. Well, Rogue have made all the noise in the world going over to B, and Taco is in position for a good old melt down, spray down, all of those things. One player onto the side already. They're going to get bombed down here, and they might even get a kill onto Taco, but no, he's holding strong. And will they get the bomb down? Yes, they will. So I'm actually in a bit of a rough spot. Nitro almost doesn't spot Sick, but I think he runs out of ammo there at the last second. So
Elite actually could have stopped that plant, but Sick shoots him from B main before he quite gets there, which is pretty big for Rogue. Extra money. Extra utilities for Ricky. But that's the main thing. That's all I got.
All right, let's see what they can do for us now with a fully kitted out gun round.
Yeah.
See if they can get back into winning ways, or if Liquid will move closer and closer to tying this one up.
Lee just got Craig's brother. I don't have a name for him.
I came up with one, but it was far too stupid.
Stupider the better.
I can't even say it. Krog. I told you it was far too stupid.
Taco's taken all of B main, dude.
Actually, Craig.
Remember when Rogue, they had that full gun round and they wanted to do their things? Well, Liquid said no. So I'm sorry. No things will be allowed today.
Really not helpful at all to me or the viewers who don't know what you're talking about.
What? They took B main off of them. They're stopping them from
How
doing
hard,
their game
how
plan.
hard would that have been to say rather than they weren't allowed to do the things?
Dude, the amount of times that I've said that one team went aggressive on the other bomb site or whatever, a million times. It keeps it interesting for myself.
Well, now you get to say it a billion times. Fun
Okay.
fact, do you know how big the difference is between a million and a billion?
Do you?
No. A
Double?
million seconds is about 12 days.
Yeah.
A billion seconds is 31 years.
Ooh. Wow, that really spells things out for me.
You're welcome. I found that a fun fact when I first heard it.
Yeah.
So, I hope you had fun. Taco with the boost will catch the first player out, but Ricky, that is an
How do you trade that?
unbelievably quick trade. I have no idea how you get that. That's so fast. Hopefully we can see that from his POV later on.
He's definitely had a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that was lightning quick, and Elige goes for an adventure through the smoke. Not going to get anything done though, so now Naf and Twists, 2v3. Only a single flashbang to work with. Vice, that molly could have been it, but there's the flash. Not going to get it, but Elige running, and 4 will get in. Can't quite get the trade though. There's Naf jumping in, getting involved. There's no time left. I didn't realize I didn't plant the bomb. It was denied.
How
And
does
Naf's
that go
able to get it.
the way of Liquid, Tim?
I don't know.
Cannot comprende. Well, that was nice stuff from Liquid. They went and took B main control off of Rogue and got a pick with it as Taco gets his way in there. And then even the boost to get yourself another, even though they get traded out, things get a little bit awkward there due to Vice slipping by. That was a very cool round.
There's the boost on Truck as well, trying to catch out the player at White Box, but Alicia spotted us, so I had to give that one up.
The
Good
deep
early
nade.
damage, yeah.
Yeah, those nades are usually good. You throw the smoke and then they can't see the nade coming. Krog was very ineffective this round.
Please, it's Krog.
Krog.
I'm going to make myself laugh every time, because it's just so stupid. Craig and Krog.
They're really fighting A main here. They've got twists on the Shroud boost. Nitro's ready to pick up the angle. Imagine Nitro's trying to AWP you, and you're like, man, really better chase down that AWPer before he gets back to site. But then there's a twist.
And there's a dude on Shroud. And
Yeah.
you're just like, well.
It's a nice setup. I like it.
Works
Taco
well.
being given a lot of responsibility. He's pushed up B main. He should be able to hear some of these things coming towards him. Things being Liquid players. But there's no one really in
Try
position.
Rogue players.
Huh?
Try Rogue players.
Rogue players?
It's the one.
Yeah. Well,
See
there's
if
no
they throw
Liquid
any
players
util.
in position to really rotate, even if he does hear them.
Looks like they're going to check the corner. Now he's heard that molly.
Oh.
When will Taco move? There's 2 already past him. No one seems particularly keen to check this yet. Still waiting for
Oh
it
my
though.
god, they're still posted on him. What?
Ricky waited for that for so long.
Ricky, you need to stop this. These kills don't make sense.
Just so alert. Just knows everything.
Literally plugged straight into the game. I was kidding when I said put a motherboard in your face. He's gone and done it.
Ooh, if Naf spams the other side here... Oh no, Crystal's outside, never mind.
That's maybe.
The X-ray was misleading. They are indeed.
Nice rogue.
Excellent round there from Ricky in particular. Pick towards mid, and then... I just love the sheer balls of being like, hey guys, don't worry about exposing yourself to that corner, just go get sight. I'll hold it for the next 30 seconds, just in case.
I think in reality they thought that there was someone in vent not in that corner.
And they were waiting for the vent drop.
And then it just happened. But still, 5 alive for Rogue, that's absolutely huge.
It's perfect. That'll get their money well established.
Oh, this is
quite
getting close. Get hype, Tim.
I'm excited.
You need to do some star jumps that can take over.
No, I'm good. So good.
Get yourself nice and pumped.
Elise has got his boy out again, dropped to him by someone else on the team. They're all going to have guns, though, and util. 4 kits as well, so they've got plenty of that. Nothing to worry about in terms of the buy for Liquid, but they've got to try and best Rogue. It wasn't so easy last round. Naf going to hold a deep AWP angle into B main. Almost went through the smoke, but got flashed off it, so has to fall back. But the bomb is over near A main for Rogue. So spreading out in a default. See what they can find around the map so far. I love that even though it's mollied, Vice still checks it. Just in case Liquid have some next level molly that doesn't get the exact corner, and there could be someone there.
Parker falls out of checker after checking it on Naf's flash. Nice little playing off each other and util usage to try to get a pick into checker in the mid round if Lorg tries to take control of that part of the map. They do not though, they're in B main, and you saw Vice, he had the timing to try and pick Taco, but Naf was already posted on the corner. So lucky he did not pick that, or he would be very dead. Very dead. There's 2 players at highway and 1 at truck already. They seem fairly confident that this B hit's not going to be coming in. Or they're they're feeling good about leaving Naf there by himself.
He does have the AWP, so it's a pretty good weapon to try and solo with. But Taco, oh no, the timing. Taco feels like it's time to go. He will be brought back just in time as Twist has found the first one, but he's been overrun. Now there's no other player on the site apart from Elige. Here he comes with the AWP. Needs to step up. Vice blinded apparently, but still hits it. There's Ricky getting involved as well. An excellent site take from Rogue. They dismantle all 4 members. Naf is saving by default.
They make it look so easy.
They do. They struggled at all. Managed to overwhelm everyone. And Rogue, now 2 rounds on the run on their T side. Looking to take away this game from Liquid and go 1-1.
Be very impressive. See if they can take away this AWP from Naf. Doubt it though. He's pretty wedged into Sunroom.
Yeah, holding the angle and back B main. And that's the only angle he can be picked on as well.
I told you it's the Astralis logo. That's where they got it from.
You can point at your screen all you like. I'm still acknowledging that.
Whatever, mate.
It's just not. It's style
really
with a hammer in it.
It really is though.
It's not.
That's copyright. That is how that works, says the guy who's very much not an expert on it. Going to be
Liquid
pistols around the AWP.
Yep, exactly what I was going to say. Investing around Naf, but really the work here is going to be on him. For Rogue's part, they've got all the guns they could possibly want. Sick with a nice speedy boost. Going to take out Elige early. Going to be a pretty difficult round for Liquid to hold on to here.
These are some sharp young men, Tim.
Indeed, they've got a few nice shots among them on Rogue. Going 1-1 with Liquid would actually be quite the achievement for them, especially considering that their only other wins in Pro League are a 2-0 against Luminosity. That's it. Before now, if they can close this map out. That's all they've managed to do.
Yeah, it definitely helps. It's good for the old confidence. I mean, everyone expected them to take a while to recover from losing Cadian. And this might be the beginning of a recovery process. Who knows? A map win isn't really indicative of a team's progress, but a map win over Liquid is at least impressive. It's at least exciting.
And it's a feel good for them. Going to use much util on B, which has no one inside it, apart from actually Naf's rotating back over here. Unfortunately for him, he is fully smoked out. He legs Vice. Not going to be able to get much more done than that. Unfortunately, doesn't have a nade or a Molotov to try and finish off that kill. That wallbang hit as well. I'm fairly certain through 2 walls. Goodness me. That's going to go back into CT spawn to save, though. He's done what he can with what he had. Six still
needs
hanging
to
around
be
in
very
mid.
careful.
Mm.
He could fall off that roof at any moment. Wouldn't want it to twist an ankle.
Wouldn't want Twist to do it for him. Nitro trying to get something here with the CZ. Going to catch them exiting. There's an easy kill there, and he's going to get it. Unfortunately, the trades will come through, so he's not going to be able to jump down and retrieve that gun at all. But Naf, he's going to have to try and save the orb again. I think he might just do it, depending on if Nico can catch him out or not. But Naf's just going to chill out in the back corner.
Nice. Let's see if they're going to go for the double. No, throws it over to Nitro. Will he buy another one? Yes, he will.
14 rounds on the board for Rogue now. Bit of a concern for Liquid. They did well to bring it
Nitro
back from
didn't give
11-4,
another
but
rifle to someone. He had the money for it.
He's got utility now, and everyone can buy their own rifles, so...
Yeah, look how much... Now, Crystal is one headshotable by an M4A4 because they threw a slightly different Molotov. Isn't that interesting?
Crystal is?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at his armor, and I was like, what? He has head armor, but no, yeah, you're right.
How cool is that?
And now he's tagged again.
Now he's very one headshotable.
One headshotable. Is that your new thing? Gonna copyright that? Mr. Copyright over there?
That doesn't really have a very good ring to it, so
Put
I'll
a
probably
phone
leave that
call
one.
to my friend Mr. Copyright. His phone number is 1300. They stole it. Not really. Good kill starting out though. Liquid so far doing the better of it. Sick. Trying to get through the door, but it gets blocked by the player standing in front of it. Now he's going to go in though. Nitro, a lot of work to do, but Elise steps up with a headshot onto Sick. Crystal not going to get one headshotted, as you so eloquently put it. Instead sprayed down to just 23 HP. He's going to try and get on and get this bomb down, and we'll be able to do that. Nitro's not going to challenge it, and Naf actually finds the wallbang through the corner of red, and 6 shot from Nitro to close it out. Liquid now 10 to 14, only 4 behind.
Their backs are up against it, but they're making a run here. Rogue still plenty of money to be playing with. They have 14 rounds, but 14 is not 16. And I don't know how many more strats they've got in the old strat book. They seem pretty well prepared on cash so far.
That was a strat right there. Did you see it? They threw 2 flashes early on, and that was to spook the map itself. Now Keisha's scared. It's going to help him win.
Pretty weak, Tim. Pretty weak.
Yep. That molly also not ideal for Vice. Didn't quite bounce off the right part of the wall.
Didn't quite land, a bit like your joke.
I'll give you that.
Double nade into checker.
I'll give you that. Yeah, trying to get rid of Taco.
Yeah, that's where Taco was playing before.
And a molly. Just to be really sure that there isn't a certain Brazilian sitting in that corner. But see, what he's going to do now is just move into the corner after all the nades. Doesn't matter
Maybe
though,
that's
it's
what they
Rogue.
want. Maybe Ricky's waiting for him again.
He's got a wallbang from mid lined up or something.
Yeah. I mean, you can't... I told you. He wasn't waiting for Taco, but it was all part of the plan, somehow. Get to pick on mid. They're going to head into the A-bomb site where there is 2 liquiders. Twist and Friend. And I think Friend...
Friend is Nap, I think you'll find.
Friend has
Actually,
an
no,
orb.
it's...
I was going to
I
say
lied,
Friend
it's
has an
Nitro.
orb. And he's burning.
And didn't get away. Now all up to Twist. He's good, but not good enough. He did get the 1 frag, but that's all. Now Vice already ready for this C flank, but
How does Taco win
Taco
that?
winning a
Ridiculous.
duel that he had about 0 right to. Again, we're going to have to call the copyright man for that one.
Rogue are on match point.
If they can win this round, which...
Like,
there you go, Liquid are pulling out. No,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Come on, Taco. You got 3 HP. Who are you kidding, buddy?
Taco is kidding.
Alright.
No,
Taco, you could have had
Hiko
that
is
AK.
kidding everyone. Taco isn't kidding anybody.
Hiko hasn't been kidding anyone for years.
No, he's kidding everyone.
He's kidding himself.
That's so harsh. What the hell? Oh, there you go for Naf. That's how you hold onto a gun. Not
I was
quite.
wrong.
Hiko was there.
Hiko was not kidding. He was being serious the whole time. And he got NAF, which is actually a really important kill.
Yeah, the money for Liquid is fairly certain. I just saw pretty garbage. Tactical timeout for Rogue as well.
Garbage,
Maybe not. Oh, there it is.
just like that spot under boost.
That is actually for Rogue, just wanted to make sure. So that's the either they're scared of what Liquid can do, or it's the BM pause.
No, it's the old pause of, instead of just saying once, hey guys, they have bad guns, don't rush at them.
Let's say it.
You say it for
3
2
times.
minutes so everyone makes sure they don't do it. And then sometimes it still happens.
I mean, they actually don't have... I don't actually know what guns they have. Their money was pretty trash.
They have MP9s and
Let's have a look when
other things.
When we pan over to CT. Oh boy.
MP9s are famous and some shooty boys from the hand.
Some
Pistols.
shooty boys. Let's see if Liquid have got it in them. Needs to be OT now. You said it might be. Not sure I'm convinced just yet. Gonna need to see some sharp shooting from the boys in blue. They're both boys in blue. Damn it. The boys in the CT side.
Well, Liquid's logo is grey for this one. So. Plus the boys in blue are Envy. Vice
Yeah, I know.
picks Taco on the edge of the smoke.
Oh, double push in. That's going to get them a kill inside of Squeaky and a gun in the hands as well.
Ooh, they're crunching onto B. This could be very bad if they don't expect 2 on the site. They have seen 2 on the site though.
Ricky's running in with the P250. Warrior. Going to go for the AWP. It just misses the timing. The rotation is coming. Oh dear, this could be a bit of a problem here.
They're being so hesitant coming into the site.
They're so scared.
Yeah.
2v2 now. They have got the opportunity to bring us back, and that wide peak will help them. Vice gets an excellent shot now.
Wait,
Naf.
what the hell?
1v2,
CT?
6 in heaven somehow. Naf wins the fight. I have no idea how this is happening. Naf is so low, and it is Vice who's going to hit it. So 16-10 in the end. Rogue split the games with Liquid. Very well done by them. They take out Keish after being up 11-4. Liquid got a bit of a comeback running, but nowhere near enough in the end. So Rogue are going to get their 3rd win of the season, and it's against Liquid. So that's really not bad from them at all. The first map, bit of a stomp, but they came back.
I can't believe they came back from a 16-2 and they just beat Liquid.
It's the Mouse Sport style, I'm pretty sure, right? Lose 16-1 and then go on to just stomp.
Yeah, false sense
win.
of security to one of the best teams in the world as if they didn't have it already. And then, you know, you just come back and smack them around. 2 youngsters in Vice and Sick having some fantastic game for themselves, as well as Ricky, also Crystal and Hiko just doing fairly well, but really it was Vice and Sick going pretty ham in terms of the multi-frags. Sick on the AWP as well. He's like 20 for 5 at one point. Like, you got to give it to the guy.
He was playing very well no matter what gun he had in his hand. And Liquid, I think it was just a little bit too slow to start off. They were playing really quite well on their CT half. They were starting to get a couple rounds going there, but in the end, it wasn't quite enough, despite it being a near thing. This round was pretty sick as well. Nitro gets all 5 there. I got to say, I'm feeling pretty good about Nitro on the AWP now.
Yeah, he had a good game. I feel like some of the other players on Liquid were a little bit quieter than we might expect from them, like Twist and Naf, obviously not up to their usual standards. So that definitely makes Liquid quite a lot beatable, because I feel like, quite a lot more beatable, because I feel like, I really feel like Twist and Naf, Twist and Naf are their best 2 players. So if those guys are a little bit quieter than usual, it's going to make Liquid firepower a lot lower than usual.
Twist and Naf, I'd almost put a Liege in that mix as well.
Yeah.
But regardless, we should talk less about Liquid and more about Rogue, because they got it done. It's very well played by them indeed. As you said, it was the Young Guns having a great game, but the others all had some rounds, and it's a team game, so you need some team players to show up, and it was well done. It was well done. I was impressed.
Me too. I mean, I haven't seen that in quite a while. When you get 16-2, you come back, you beat Liquid with a fantastic CT side with great individual performances, but I wasn't convinced that they were going to be able to get it on their T side, especially because Liquid won the pistol. But they did the hard way. They got 3 gun rounds, or the 4 gun rounds that they needed, or the 5 gun rounds that they needed, because I can't do
Lots
maths.
of gun rounds.
So
this is why we never do maths on stream. It's just not a thing. But let's have a look back over the schedule for the day for both our stream and the main stream. We can tell you what went down. So on our stream, these are the games that we saw today. E United 2-0 over Complexity. Cloud9 won apiece with Ints, and we just saw Liquid won apiece with Rogue. Over on the main stream, Ints ruined Envy. MIBR did similar to Liquid. That was Liquid with a stand-in, though. They didn't have Twist at the time. And then MIBR just claimed 2 very close games over NRG. That's quite an interesting scoreline there.
yeah, NRG are very, very good at the moment, I feel like, and they always can sort of push the top teams in the region right to the brink. So that's always good to see.
It is indeed. And I mean, NRG, like, after not making the major, which is a bit disappointing for them, it's good to see that they are still really pushing the boundaries with, like, the top teams in the region. That's where they need to be if they want to compete. Looking back over our stream, I mean, 2-0, 1-1, 1-1. I would have thought the first series could have been a one-piece as well, but United just played better. Cole weren't really
I thought it was going to be
well.
I thought it was going to be 1-1, 2-0, 2-0, but it was the other way around.
Yeah, it was indeed. Certainly feeling a lot better about Liquid and Cloud9 than perhaps they showed us, but admittedly, Ints looked really good on Train on map 1 against Cloud9. Rogue, as we just saw, had a solid CT side on Cache, so still hope for these teams, and those are teams number 10 and number 11. The only thing that's really not a change of pace is that the team in number 12, Envy, got spanked by Ints over on the mainstream. 16-1, 16-6, I think it was. Something like that, or 16-3, 16-6.
Yeah, well, even if you have a really, really bad start to the season, like we saw from Luminosity, like we saw from Rogue as well, doesn't mean you can't take a few maps and actually at least make a decent accounting for yourself. So, who knows? Envy, couple more maps left to play. Maybe they can take a few.
Very possibly. These teams, of course, looking to make it towards the finals, looking to be all that they can be, which they can do with the help of MSI, and we can get the motherboard in Pilly's face for one last time as we are getting towards the end of the stream. I don't know why that is the metaphor that you went with, but either way, there you go. With the help of MSI, you can be all that you can be, even if I don't recommend surgical implantation of motherboards. Can't recommend
one
that.
day it will happen. Augmentation between computers and
yeah,
people.
but I
anyway.
don't think that's how it will happen. Somehow I don't think that's the solution. We'll see a dude with just a square head, like, oh, you look different. What did you do your makeup this morning? And you'll be like, I am the future.
I'm augmented, bro.
You'll be like, I am the future, just more robotic.
Yeah, when in reality I'll be in large amounts of pain and it will have no enhancement on me whatsoever. Just be the most botched job ever.
Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That's not the way to improve with MSI. But let's move forward, have a look at tomorrow's schedule, as there is, of course, more Pro League action coming at you pretty much all the time these days. The mainstream looking at Ghost versus Luminosity, Renegades versus Cloud9, and Ghost versus Ints. So Ghost's the number 1 team in the region. They'll be looking to continue that. Renegades versus Cloud9 could be quite interesting. That's number 2 versus number 6, I think, as well. Then Rogue versus Envy, out of the bottom of the table clash. Rogue needs to take those wins 2-0 if they want to continue forward in the season, because you'd think they won't be able to get too much done against MIBR in match number 2. And finally, LG versus Complexity to close the day on the secondary stream, which will be here, not with me. Are you here tomorrow?
Yes.
With Pilly. No rest for the wicked.
No.
You and Karath?
Yep, I think
the dream team. Excellent. Those are some exciting games, I think. What's your pick of all the games there for tomorrow as they disappear?
Luminosity in Complexity should be pretty good on our stream. Yeah, that's the main one I'm looking forward to.
LG versus Complexity. All right, cool. I think that could be a good one. There's a lot of games in there with some pretty important ramifications for the rest of the season. In particular, I think everyone who's playing Envy, I think, just needs to beat them, especially the teams who are at the bottom. Really need those wins to move up, because if you can't beat the team who is coming dead last with just a single map win in the season, then you're not going to make it too much further high, or too much higher up the rankings, I don't think.
Yeah, but even if you did lose to Envy, it would be like, okay. Like, you'd be okay with that, with the names on paper. It's ridiculous to think that they were doing that badly. Exactly,
they're certainly not a bad team. But that is going to do it for us here on the B stream today for ESL Pro League in A. That was match day number 9, all done. We'll be back the same time tomorrow morning. We'll see you then for more Pro League action.